Hey, we arrived to the final model. We will create it together. First of all, it's supposed to be a join between all our 4 models that we just did. So let's begin with this. So course Sakila final model. Our source will be call a model. Let's begin with the rental. Payment rentals model. And let's save that. The next model we will call will be the film model. And course Sakila film. This is our model. We will save it. And let's perform the first join. So join rental film. So from the rental to the film, so we have film ID here, film ID, which is equal to film ID. Perfect. Let's see that. Alright, so we have all the rental model columns with our new columns, and here are the films with our new columns. Next, we will bring the model of the customers. Perfect. Now we will join this. So we have the first join, rental film. We will connect it to the model customers. So we have here the customer ID, which is equal to the customer ID. And I will join it, and we will save. And now the last model, the stuff and store. So model stuff. So stuff store. I will save it. And the last join. From the customers join, we will add the stuff. So we have, let's say we will take the stuff ID from the rental. We have also the stuff in the payment, and we have also the store in the inventory, but we will go with the stuff from the rental. This will be our main stuff ID that we will join according to him. So we have the stuff ID, which is supposed to be at the beginning. Here it is, stuff ID from the rental. It will be like the stuff ID from the new model. So I will save. Let's prepare and preview. Alright, so here it is. So our model of the rental and the payment, it's our fact, and the other models are like the dimensions. So we are joining the other models to the main model. So that's what we did basically. So we joined all the models. Now delete irrelevant columns. So we have to organize it a bit to delete duplicated columns of part of the IDs. Maybe we'll have some more columns that we will decide to delete. And maybe we'll do also some renames in order that the model, the final model, will be as organized as possible and as clear as possible. So we will begin with the delete columns. Alright, let's see. So we begin with the rental. So we have the rental ID, rental date, inventory ID, customer ID, return date, stuff ID. The last update, I will delete it for now. We don't need it in the visualizations, and in the reports we will do afterwards. So I will delete the last update. Payment ID, it's good. Customer ID we already have from the rentals, so I will delete it. also the staff ID, also the rental ID. The amount, this is the amount of the payment. Maybe we will rename it afterwards, that it will be clearer. Payment date we will leave as this. Rental time hours is return. Perfect. Inventory ID I will delete. Film ID we will take from here. Store ID I will delete because we have the stuff, and from the stuff we go to the store, so we will not take into consideration this store ID. We will just go with the stuff, and from there we will look on the stores. I will delete also the last update and the film ID here. From now we are looking on the fields from the film model. So film title, film description, release year, language ID, original language ID. I will delete this. Rental duration, rental rate, length, replacement cost, rating. Last update I will delete. Spatial features I will delete because we have the new columns of the spatial features. Full text I will also delete. Column 1 delete. Language ID I will delete. Language name I will keep. Last update I will delete. Film ID delete. Category ID I will keep. Last update I will delete. Category ID delete. Category name, last update delete. Film length desk, this is the column we created, as well as these 4 columns, so we will keep them. Customer ID 2, store ID 1, we will delete. Now we are on the customer, so this first name and last name, they are of the customer, so I will also rename this to customer first name and customer last name. Email address ID active boolean, so we have the active, which is 1 or 0, so I will delete the active boolean. Create date, I will leave it. Last update we will delete. Address we will delete. This address is the address of the customer, so we will rename it as well afterwards. And this, all of that is of the address of the customer. Last update I will delete. City ID delete. Last update delete. Country ID delete. Also the last update. Full name, so this is the full name of the customer. We created that column. I will also change the name afterwards, that it will be clearer. Domain we also created, as well as the active desk. A date, I show you this for example, so I will delete it now. Staff ID 2 delete. Okay, this is the first name of the staff, so, and the last name of the staff member, so I will keep that and rename it. And the address ID here I will keep, because this is the address of the staff member, as well as the email, and as well as the store ID from here, so I will keep that. Active I will keep. User password, okay, this I will delete. Okay, so here we are on the store, so store ID we already have, and manager I will keep. Okay, this is the address. I will delete that. The last update I will delete. I will delete also this, and these columns. These are the columns we created, so I want just the average goal amount. I don't want the goal amount. Perfect. And I just want to see where we also have the store ID at the first time. Okay, this is store ID, we deleted it from here. Perfect. So this is it, and let's do also a rename. Maybe it's better if you know that you have a final model that consists of basic models. Maybe it is better if you will keep the names as precise as possible in the first models. So if I would rename the columns in the beginning, so now it would be less confusing from where each column arrived. But I will keep it now like this. So let's see. Rental ID, rental date, inventory ID, customer ID, return date, staff ID, payment ID, amount. So this will be payment amount. Alright, payment date, rental time hours is return, film ID, film title, film description, release year, language ID, rental duration, rental rate, length. Maybe let's call it film length. Replacement cost, rating, language name, category ID, category name, film length desk, all the spatial features, first name. So this is of the customer. So customer first name and customer last name, customer email, address ID. So it will be customer address ID. Create date, I will add also customer active, and this is a customer address. Okay, so customer address 2. I want it to be clear that this address is of the customer. Customer phone, customer city, customer country ID. Actually, we could also delete this country ID and city ID. Customer country, customer full name, customer domain, and customer active desk. Alright, so these now are of the staff. So this will be staff first name and staff last name, and also I could also delete this address of the staff, but it's already here, so I will keep it. Address ID and staff email and store ID, store active, staff active, and staff username, staff password. Also the picture I could delete. Manager staff ID, that's fine. And here I will do it as store AVG goal profit. Store AVG goal profit. Perfect. So I will save that and let's prepare and preview. And now it will be much clearer. Alright, let's see. So it looks great. We have here everything with clear names. Perfect. So last thing we have to do is to add a step that will insert the final results of the final model into a table. So let's look on this. So add a step, write to table. So insert into table. We want to save the results in the database. I will take the connection we already did, the course timing. Let's do the create table. I will keep the order of the columns the same, and let's save that. And I will show you also here. So inside our course timing we have two tables. Let's run the model and we'll see the new table. So prepare and preview. So here are our results, and let's check in the database. I will refresh, and here we have the new table, which contains all the data, all the results. Last thing, if you want, you can deactivate this step if it takes a lot of time for the insertion to your database, so you can disable it to make the run of the model shorter each time you execute the model. So if you want, you can do that. It's up to you. So that's it. Perfect. So that's it for our final model. See you in the next videos. Thanks.